So about a month ago, Epic Games reached out to me through one of the talent agencies that I frequently work with, and I was honored when they asked me for my opinion on Fortnite Season 2. Now, this was right after the cosmetic rarity change, and the community was absolutely fuming. If you've been subbed to the channel for a while, you know that the cosmetic rarity update wasn't a big deal to me, but I understood how big of a deal it was to a lot of you guys watching. I wrote a fairly long and very candid letter to Epic Games letting them know about my feelings and opinions on Fortnite as a whole, but one of the key things that I told them was that I was playing significantly less. I don't know how many other creators they reached out to or if they even valued anything that I said, but I will say after playing Season 3, it does feel like they're listening. And not necessarily to me, but the entire Fortnite community. Fortnite Chapter 5 Season 3 is not what I expected. I did not think that this season was going to be this good. It was going to start out this strong. What I find interesting about Fortnite Chapter 5 is that every season seems to be better than the last one. But I would also like to say that every Fortnite season that we've had so far has provided some level of value. It might not be the value that we want, but there have been some good updates and changes made in every single Fortnite season in Chapter 5. Now, when it comes to Season 3, I'm sure that this season will not be a favorite for a lot of you. I'm sure that there are going to be a lot of people that don't like this season, and that is totally okay. Now listen, I want to also make this clear as well. I know that this season can get worse. It doesn't take much time for things to start dragging and for things to start feeling boring, but damn, did they come out with a banger. This season came out swinging. When Fortnite Chapter 5 Season 2 dropped, I was having the time of my life there as well. I enjoyed every single thing that they added to the game. I thought the new weapons felt good. I thought the new Greek mythics were awesome, but as the weeks progressed, they became more and more stale. And by the middle of the season, it felt like Fortnite had just kind of lost the plot. But when it comes to this season, to me, it feels like this theme is a lot more cohesive and a lot more, I don't know, well packaged. We all know that Fortnite is not just about Battle Royale anymore, that it's not necessarily the main priority of Fortnite, but this season feels like it is. It feels like they put so much care and attention into it compared to other summer seasons. Yes, I will admit I've been excited at the start of every Fortnite summer season, but there's something about this one that just feels different, and I think there are a lot of things that this season is doing better than Season 2 did. One thing, for example, is the cohesiveness of the theme and how it's felt throughout the map, not just in the new biome that was created. The different bosses that are themed for this season can spawn randomly around the map and wander there on their own vehicle. There's different pit stops you can go to all around the map to upgrade your vehicle. There's nitro canisters and flaming hoops that can boost your vehicle's speed. All of this seems more put together than the Greek season did. In Myths and Mortals, when we had the two new biomes, the only place where you felt like you were really interacting with the season's theme was in those two locations. And look, I'm not here to crap on Myths and Mortals. I had fun up until the end. Were there some points where it got stale for me? Absolutely. Were there some points where I got bored? Sure. But that doesn't make it a bad season. Even some of the updates that I didn't like the Star Wars update, it doesn't necessarily mean that it was bad. It just meant that it wasn't for me at that time. But I think where Epic is making some course corrections is that they're giving us a lot of content that is not reliant upon collabs. At least is what it looks like right now. One thing that I've said on this channel quite frequently, and also I believe I said this to Epic Games in my letter, was that we enjoy Fortnite when they rely on their own original ideas more so than collabs or IPs. That doesn't mean that we shouldn't have collabs and other IPs in the game, but when Fortnite comes up with its own ideas to revolutionize or change the meta in a loot pool, that's when the game is at its most fun. And what did they do this season? Yes, it's obvious that the theme of the season is inspired by other IPs like Fallout or Mad Max, but it feels like it's done in its own Fortnite way. And I will say, for me personally, this feels like the first time where a Fortnite seasonal trailer has carried over in terms of tone and feel in the gameplay. I actually feel like I'm playing in a Fortnite trailer every time I'm loading into a round. These new items and mechanics that they've thrown in are just so good, and I also like the gameplay pattern of using vehicles. Having this war of attrition with other players where I'm trying to destroy their vehicle before they can destroy mine is so much fun. It makes playing with my friends a lot more exciting, and it adds an additional layer of depth to the gameplay that I haven't seen in Fortnite before. Yes, we've had vehicles, but they didn't matter as much as they do this season. I feel like if I'm not driving a car, I'm missing out on a core element of the gameplay, and I don't think that's an issue. I know that there are some people that don't like that, but if you don't like it, it's not required for the game to be fun, and this is done through, I feel like, the core mechanic of this season, which is the nitro. Nitro is useful with or without a vehicle. It has tremendous utility, and it's carried through everything you do. It makes the experience of the gameplay so much more rewarding. It's an item that you definitely want to carry on you at all times of the season, and it's really freaking fun to use. And on top of that, they brought in another really good, goofy, fun weapon, which are these gauntlets. I've only played with them a little bit, but I'm telling you right now, I'm putting them up there with the katanas and the hammer. They're good for rotation, they're good for damage. It's just solid gameplay. Now, when the collabs start piling in later on this year, are they going to take over the game? I'm not so sure that it's going to be the case. For some reason, when it came to the Greek gods, it felt like Epic had their hands tied. Like, there were some ideas that they were thinking of doing, but they only wanted to go with 3, that being the Chains of Hades, the Wings, and then Zeus's Lightning Bolt. But with this, it feels like they're so much more free because this is something that's more within their wheelhouse. These are things that fit more comfortably within a game like Fortnite, which is all based on shooting. So I think the direction, the tone, the theme of this season, it resonates with me a lot, and I enjoy it. One more thing I think I need to point out is my bias here, because I do enjoy this theme more than I do the theme of Greek gods. I never studied Greek mythology. My knowledge of it is very scant, but for the people that I know that did study Greek mythology or that do love it, you guys had a blast last season, and I'm happy that you had your time. But me, I'm a big fan of 80s pop culture, 80s music. This season seems to encapsulate a lot of the things that I love, dystopian futures. It's a season that I would resonate with very well, and I think that that's very important when we're looking at which seasons we enjoy. Once again, it's not that I didn't enjoy Miss Immortals, but there's just something really special about this season to me. Epic Games have been doing a really good job, and if anyone from Epic is watching, I want to say thank you guys for all the hard work that you put in. And to you guys watching, I want to make this clear. I'm not promising that this season is going to be amazing. I'm not promising that we're not going to get tired of it, but as of right now, this feels like a stronger start to a new season to me. I feel like this theme works better with Fortnite than the last one did. I'm excited to see where it goes. Based on the content that we were given today and the content that we saw in the trailer, there's a lot of room for frequent updates this season, which excites me. That'll help keep the game from getting stale. But I want to know what you guys are most looking forward to and what you've been enjoying about this season so far. I'm loving it. I'm going to play it a lot. You're going to see me streaming a lot. So I'm excited to hang out with you guys and hear what you think. And like I said, leave me a comment down below. And if you made it this far, subscribe to the channel. And hey, if you're curious about that letter that I sent to Epic Games, check out the video up on the screen right here. The script for it was written literally minutes before they sent me the message asking for my opinion on Season 2. And guess where the inspiration for that letter came from? Love you guys. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out.